welcome back everybody to another episode of Undermountain, our epic dungeon delving adventure here on Javelin Entertainment, which we stream pretty much every Thursday, kind of around 6 p.m. Central, sometimes. If you missed the last chapter, you can find it on the channel page or by clicking on the playlist link in the description. And last time, our adventurers headed north, back to the Mushroom Forest, to take a short rest while Gibillion adjusted his tools to be able to adjust the large mushroom trees that grew there. They then created some more Zurkhwood canoes and began to head further downstream into level 5. They arrived in a forested area that almost appeared to be back on the surface, but it was somehow a different season. They saw some buildings and pulled over to investigate. Zannah noticed the party was being tailed by a young black bear, and they decided to keep an eye on it. Gibillion noticed some large webs to the north and steered the party around them, and they headed instead to a guardhouse, and Ari and Gibillion were the first to investigate. Valcrie dropped some food for the bear as they passed through the building. Ari then went to investigate the webbed area of the forest on top of the walkways and ran into some giant spiders that began to attack. The party engaged in combat and seemed to quickly handle some of the creatures, but more continued to charge after them. Gibillion had a misfire on his rifle, but luckily only hit Valcrie and himself, who were both fire resistant. Ari was able to tank through all of the attacks, while the others fired from a distance, and they quickly finished off the spider creatures. However, right after the combat, they began to hear in the distance heavy footfalls, and see the trees sway with some large entity that was approaching quickly. And so, as we come back to where we were, you all are just outside of the webbed area of the forest, and have finished off these spider creatures, and now hear these heavy footfalls that are approaching. What would you all like to do?
Which direction are the heavy footfalls coming from?
To the southwest of us, I think.
Can we have them? Oh, there.
Correct.
I didn't see them there.
Okay. I would like to prepare Eldritch Blast.
And you're still up on the top of the walkways?
Yep. So if I see something blastable, I want to blast it.
Yeah, from up there, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Doo-doo-doo. Sorry, I forgot to have my character sheet open because I am bad.
Technically, everything's blastable, so that seems like a scary trigger.
True. In fact, even you, 20. Unnatural.
Yeah. Ari, on top of your perch along these walkways, you can see these walkways are about 20 feet up, and the trees rise even further in some areas. And you can see areas of the trees begin to move and sway as if something large is passing through them, but you don't see anything large. And as you pay closer attention, you actually see the trees themselves appear to be moving in your direction. There may be 80 there may be 80 feet out at the moment and closing.
Shit. I don't know if Eldritch Blast works on angry trees. I will alert the party to the trees' motion.
So you all hear as Ari calls down something about the trees and moving closer. Is anyone taking any actions or any preparations?
That sounds like a charisma group thing. Who knows how to talk to trees? Speak with plants.
I think that's Ari. Or maybe a druid. That's not a me.
You don't know how to speak with plants?
I talk to
Speak
people.
with animals, not plants.
And as you speak back and forth, you can hear the thumping getting louder, and now all of you on the ground can see as these large trees are approaching.
Boy, I can't imagine we're just gonna sit here idly, but like, I don't really know what else to do.
But I think we will.
I think we are, because I don't fucking know what to do. I think Valcrie might step back a little bit.
Yeah, take up defensive positions.
Yup.
Speak for the trees. Fucking
And-
Borax.
Borax of this shit, guys. Come on.
Valcrie, as you move back there, you see a third one approaching from the opposite side.
No, she's gonna move a little closer this way then.
I will position myself in a defensive area. I think I was currently pouring sugar. Let me take up a good defensive position.
Question:
okay, I
How
am
long
on
have
the
we been
map now.
playing?
What?
It just started, Jess.
About 6 minutes.
Cool, because I fell asleep during Ari's linguistics talk.
It
Hey,
was quite
be
exciting.
clear, Andrew's linguistics talk. Ari does not give a shit about the history of English.
Well, no,
Especially since he only speaks Common and Dwarvish.
Hey, Austin, was this the door?
Yes, there was the door right there.
Could you have gotten me into the door? That's not something I could have gotten into.
Hold on 1 second. There you go. Now you can position yourself as needed.
Excellent.
Alright. And as these trees begin to come up, and one of them kind of leans down right next to the nearest one of Zannah, and Gibillion is nearby, but one leans down to Zannah and one leans down to Valcrie. The one nearest to Valcrie booms out in a heavy voice.
What is your purpose here in the forest? Why do you send ripples through the ecosystem?
Well, the ecosystem was trying to rip us, if you take my meaning.
I just wanted to
trees.
feed the bear. I don't know.
we wanted to befriend the bear.
The tree slowly turns up. The one near Valcrie slowly turns up towards Ari.
Did it look like we were talking to you? You will get your turn. Your intrusion is duly noted.
The other one down by Zannah, just a more calm composure.
Feeding the wildlife is acceptable, but killing these creatures within the forest is not. You must pay some retribution.
Do you like money?
Can we plant some trees?
I can plant trees.
We do not determine your retribution or judgment. The Druid of the Wood is the one you must go to.
Oh, hey, my people.
They will decide
you can
what
talk to them.
punishment is fit for your intrusion. You must come with us.
And the the tree next to Zannah reaches down with one of its large, barky hands and just begins to grasp you by the waist and pick you up. And with its other hand reaches down towards Zella. Are either of you doing anything in defense, or are you letting it happen?
It's a big tree. I'm gonna let it happen.
Zella?
Yeah, I don't think I can do much about the tree, and they don't seem to be immediately harmful.
All
I'll
right.
go on an adventure with the tree to meet a druid.
The other tree reaches down towards Valcrie in one hand, and after securing Valcrie, should she not do anything, reaches into the doorway and attempts to grab Gibillion.
Alright, a tree.
All right.
Guess we're consenting to this.
And as these two trees begin to lumber off... Oh, why did that not take all of you? Did I move those to the wrong thing? Oh, I did. Whoops. They came through on the map. I don't know why. And back. Okay, there we go. As these trees begin to lumber off with your companions, one of them does approach for you as well, Ari, and reaches out to grasp you in its arm as well. Any resistance?
How's the grasp? Is it like firm, tender?
It seems like a very hard bark-like grasp. One might even call it a woody.
God damn it. Well, I don't suppose I'll cause a scene when everyone else has let this happen.
Just ride the wood. It's fine.
Just ride the wood.
Alright, duly noted, Jessica.
Alright, and as these large trees begin to carry you away, off further into the forest.
Hey, Sammy. Will you entertain yourself by shaking these? Thank you, dear.
Do we want to know?
Shake, shake, shake.
Probably not.
Dissolving sugar in alcohol.
Science stuff.
But yes, you all are carried by these trees further to the west, as they kind of duck under some arches, and you all can see a massive tree that begins to rise up in the distance, and you get closer and closer to this massive tree. And as you near the entrance, the large trees that have been carrying you kind of set you all safely down on the ground and take a step back and just appear to be watching and waiting. And let me...
Commiserating?
Say it ain't so.
I will not go.
And you all are deposited in front of this large tree. Looking in front of you, you can see what almost looks like a squat stone tree with twisted stony boughs protruding from the walls of some sort of makeshift tower. And all across, hanging from these crumbling limbs like ornaments, are massive bats the size of a person, 4, 5, 6 feet tall, just holding on to these stony limbs. At the base of the tower on the south side, you see a 12-foot high arched double door made of carved stone with an intricate rope hanging next to the door.
Kinky.
No pull chain?
A pull chain? No, there's no chain. There is a rope.
Bummer.
This is not the Magnificent Mansion.
Do you want to knock, Ari? I think we need to tell them we're here for our judgment.
He is the door opener.
Mm-hmm.
You're the tree person.
Not really.
Maybe Druid to Druid, you can get us a good deal?
I'm kind of a cleric druid.
Where's
but
the cleric?
Wait, do we still have that temporary hit points?
Yes. You should have like
Okay,
13.
cool. Good shit. All right.
I mean, I can do it, but you know, I don't really have a special relationship with trees. It's more fish.
Let's see.
I have a special relationship with gunpowder. As soon as we meet the animated gunpowder, we can be great friends.
Or will it be mad at you
I'm
for
not
burning
actually nature-y.
Odd.
it? Man, you are a druid.
I don't have intelligence.
Well, yeah, you're a druid.
So I'm not nature-y and I'm not animal handling-y. I'm medicine and perception and religion and survival.
So you're more of a ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I'm-
built a ranger.
Hey, we don't judge. You can do whatever you want here. But
I
regardless,
relentlessly judge.
regardless of that,
Involuntary.
the large stone tree or stone tower does lie in front of you, and the awakened trees seem to be kind of waiting behind a good distance, letting you go on your own, but still forming some sort of a protective barrier.
Is it this way?
Yep, the large stone double doors are right in front of you, right here.
Oh.
Alright, Sammy, make a trade. Grasp these instead.
Firmly
Firmly?
Firmly
Firmly
grasp it.
grasp it.
Grasp and agitate. Here, 1 second. Let me tighten that one.
And agitate. Spicy.
Damn.
Thank you, dear.
Look at them baratos go.
Or at least 2 of them.
Right.
Gosh. So anyway,
Yeah.
door.
Yes, open please.
The large stone door, you kind of reach forward and grab onto the handle and begin to sort of pull. Doesn't seem to open under your strength. It's a massive stone door.
Darn. Guess
Okay.
nobody's home. Oh well.
Knock 3 times.
Back to what we were doing.
Speak friend and enter.
Melon.
So who's knocking?
I'll knock 3 times.
Okay, you knock 3 times and listen as it kind of softly echoes in behind the stone door. And it takes maybe 45 seconds before the door suddenly begins to jolt and open. And as it opens up, you see standing there what looks to be a tree, but carved into the visage of a man with a long beard and a cloak. And Valcrie, as you've seen this entity before, you see that this tree appears to be carved into the visage of a very large Hallister Blackcloak. As he steps
Oh,
forward
the-
and opens the door.
Like the mage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Who goes there?
Do we have a name for our party?
No.
No. The Nameless Five.
Sure.
The party is just named Ari.
Ari the party. And friends.
Ari and the boys. That are actually mostly girls, which makes it funnier.
Anyway.
Ari and the boys.
Do my eyes deceive me, or are you a girl?
I am a girl, but this to my right is Ari, and we are his boys.
There does appear to be but one other visibly male. Are you under some sort of change?
No.
Have you
It-
taken different pollen to become a male?
No, it's
Since when did
It's
trees
just a
become so concerned with
phrase.
humans' gender?
I am curious. If this is unheard of for most humans that I have been accompanied with.
Times are changing, mate. Can be whatever you want now.
Indeed. What is your business here today, Ari and the boys?
Well, your trees
trees rather.
were, very kind to invite us here. You could say they insisted.
So you are the ones responsible for the intrusion in the North Forest.
You could word it that way.
We just wanted to befriend the black bear that was following us.
That is not what we have heard. We have heard there was wanton destruction of the spiders in Eton that lay claim to the northern parts of the forest.
Well, you see, the spiders laid claim to eating me, and I didn't like that.
They are spiders. What did you expect? They do mark
I'm-
their territory with large webs. Are you not familiar with spiders?
Not
Not those
ones that
particular
try
spiders.
to eat people. And really, are they not familiar with people that stab things that try to eat them? So I think it's their fault too. Really.
The Druid will want to hear from you. Come in and speak to her, please.
And he opens up the other set of double doors and invites you all inside.
I don't feel like these invitations are invitations per se. They don't feel like invitations.
They sound like death.
All right, Sammy, one more trade.
All right. And as you all begin to head into this building, this tree butler introduces himself as Halistri as he opens up another of these large stone double doors. This time it seems to be leading into some sort of grand throne room.
Please do not keep the mistress waiting.
All right, I will go forth.
Mm-hmm.
As you all enter, you see seated upon a large throne of multiple large crystals of yellow and orange and red is a woman clothed in blackish robes with long silver hair and pale skin, the cloak trimmed with gold and lined with red velvet, and beside her a beast like a black panther but with an extra set of legs and long tendrils that curl up on its back lays curled at her feet. There are dead leaves and twigs that cover the dusty floor, and the room itself is a large vaulted ceiling, 20 feet high, with stone pillars carved to look like trees that support a stone balcony that runs along the north, east, and south walls. The trees' stone branches seem to serve as the balcony's railings. You can see that this woman sits there and wears a gold key on a string around her neck and sits meditating on this throne of crystal in the western alcove. And the crystal throne seems to have eyes that are actually carved into the crystal surface. As you all slowly file in one after another, what would you like to do as you see her sitting there in a seemingly meditative stance? She sits cross-legged upon her throne.
Apparently, Jess wants to pet the druid.
No, the beast.
You can certainly try.
You might want to ask permission first. They seem
mean,
very polite here.
Personally, as a dog owner, I love when people just run up to my dogs without saying anything.
I have
Definitely,
small children do that to my dog, so no thank you.
that was the joke. Skippy does not like small children. He's safe with them, but he has a very bad time.
Nobody really likes small children. Like you just
That's a
you
fact.
tolerate them.
That's a fact, and that's all he does.
Mhm.
He gives me the most pathetic look the whole time, like, why are you making this happen to me?
Like, Dad, how dare.
Right?
I am not a fan, but I will behave.
I mean, that's why I mess with him. You know, it's like if you poke him and play with his feet and ears and stuff. When a kid runs up and grabs him, like he won't bite them, but like he'll be very unhappy with them.
Yeah.
That's all I ask for is not biting. I don't care if he's unhappy. I mean, I do, but like I'm saying, I don't care if he's mad at a kid.
So you know how a dog will like paw at you, like just like I want your attention, and just like keep putting their
Mhm.
their little like nails on you.
Hmm.
I do that to my mom's dog when she is resting too, just to let her know how annoying I find it. I just take my hand and just keep poking at her.
No.
I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna study the beastie thing
Okay.
and not just run into petting it.
What do you mean by study?
I don't
Try
know.
and
Do I
be
know
it.
anything about it? Can I learn to be it? Yeah.
And I learned, but yeah, that would be cool. That's an upgrade over a dire wolf.
Give
Teach me your ways.
Give me a nature check.
Ah, fuck.
You can do it, Jess. Good vibes. Good vibes.
Move, Tub Tub. Move. I need to use my. I need to do the computer things. You said nature?
Yep.
Oh.
Nope.
Zannah, this looks kind of like a tiger, but the large tendrils on the back are very unnerving. There's more legs than it should have. You're very confused how it all fits together. It's kind of curled on the floor, and it just looks like a laboratory experiment gone wrong, and it's kind of unsettling to you in a way.
I still want to pet it.
So just for funsies, can Valcrie try to identify it too?
Sure. Why don't you roll me an Arcana or History check?
Ooh. They are equally the same.
You'll get different
so-
things, so choose one.
I know, I know.
What if you do history and I do arcana?
Sure. Brain power.
Fucking send it.
Yes.
Damn.
We're gonna history this shit.
So
Damn.
Gibillion,
Nice roll.
you've heard of displacer beasts, which is what this creature does appear to be, that seem to have some sort of temporal ability captured from their heritage from the Feywild, and some of them make it over to the material plane, and they're somewhat common creatures. Valcrie, you were given some extensive history into all of the planes before you were sent to the material plane, and you have a good understanding of these displacer beasts and their capabilities, and that typically they run wild and are difficult to train, but if one is ever trained, it is a very loyal companion, and they have effects that make them difficult to hit and almost seem to appear in multiple places at once. And they do indeed come from the Feywild, or
She will clear her
what you actually
throat.
know as Thalanis.
The what?
Thalanis, it's another name for the.
Thalanis.
Yep,
Okay.
it's another name for the Feywild.
Ah, thank you. She will clear her throat and say, "That is a fine displacer beast you have there." Just kind of breaking the ice and telling Zannah what it is.
Yep, I still want to pet it.
Without opening her eyes or really responding much at all, she just kind of gives you a nod, and you can see as her head shifts that there are butterflies that are nested in the silver white hair. You can even see other small critters that begin to move around the edge of her cloak.
Clearly, I have not reached the real state of druidity.
You could try to learn under her tutelage. If she's nice.
Yeah, but who wants to talk to her first? I'm kind of scared, but I still
I
want to
already
pet the
tried. She didn't
kitty.
answer me. It's up to you guys now.
Does the cat look friendly?
Make an insight check,
Why couldn't you give
no.
me that one? I can do that.
because you didn't ask if it looked friendly.
Because I asked for a different thing than you did.
Yeah.
He wanted to study it, and he was like, "Will I get to pet it?"
Ari, as you look at it, this creature, though it's very calm and complacent, curled at this woman's feet, you can see that its eyes watch all of you and analyze each of you carefully, and it looks like a predator coiled, ready to strike if at any moment should it need to. It gives off a
wouldn't pet-
very calm demeanor, but it is coiled and ready.
I wouldn't pet the cat, mate.
Okay, maybe not.
Might want to at least ask it first. So, your trees dropped us off here to talk with you about the spiders that tried to eat us.
What are you doing in the Willowwood?
Her voice comes back clean and clear as her eyes stay closed and she avoids discussing what you had inquired.
How did we end up here? I don't think we meant to be here, honestly. We were going down the river, and
Didn't our
you'll
boat
remember?
break?
We saw movement,
No,
and we
yeah,
saw
we were
these
looking
trees,
for something,
and
right?
we noticed that the trees, and we saw what looked like a starry sky, which seemed weird. And we were underground, and we wanted to just check it out.
And we
And
could
then we
not
found a
read
cute
the
little bear.
sign.
And we can't
Oh,
read
yeah.
signs. Yeah, we can't read good, unfortunately.
At least not in whatever language that is.
And cute bear. Can't forget
you,
cute
bear.
bear.
The language is that of Goblin. It is written
Really?
to notify anyone that continues to sail down the river that it will take them deep into the Underdark and away from Undermountain.
Oh, well, I guess it's a good thing that we stopped.
You all appear to be adventurers of some kind, yes?
You could say that.
That's what they tell us.
The spiders are aggressive but are confined to their domain. For them to be able to attack you, you would have had to venture of your own accord. And should you have retreated, they would have stopped. I encourage
see,
you
when
to
things
try and show some restraint, should you wish to continue through the Willowwood.
That's good to know. You see, normally when we run from things trying to eat us, they just run faster and keep trying to eat us, so we stopped doing that. But if things here can't chase us, then that's good to know.
Indeed. I will provide you this leniency, as you did not wipe out the entire population. But in recompense, I require something of you. To take care of a small problem.
Find small.
There is a intrusion in some of the northern caves. I would like it investigated and disposed of. Do that and your debt is paid.
What
Should you
kind
wish-
of creatures?
I do not know, but they give a moan, a groan of some sort that echoes throughout the chambers. Whatever it is an intrusion that is not from my domain and does not belong here.
Can your trees show us where these caverns are?
You should be able to hear the sound from outside. Just follow your ears, and I'm sure you'll make it there without any problem.
Excellent.
There's a persistent, eerie moan that emanates out from the area to the north. It should not be hard to discern. And should you come back with the quest completed, I can help point you on your way. But I warn you that if you affect the wood in any other way, starting fires or destroying creatures that make their home here, that I will spare no remorse or mercy in delivering swift justice to you all.
So, if I tell the creatures not to eat me, are they gonna listen? Because I don't really want to get eaten, either.
Outside of the spiders, no other creature here will attack on its own, only in defense or if they feel threatened. I hope you can discern well enough to avoid that. Should
Are
you
the
not,
bears friendly?
the bears search for food. They are scavengers. Many adventurers come through and leave scraps on their way that the bears scavenge off.
The trees said don't feed the bears, but does that mean we can feed the bears?
I don't think the tree said don't feed the
They
bears.
said you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
it was could?
They were
Basically-
affirmative. Yeah.
Yeah, basically they were saying that we weren't in trouble for that. It was the spiders.
Okay.
yeah.
Maybe. So I can feed the bear. Cool.
Mhm.
Sounds like we're getting a bear buddy.
I want a bear buddy.
I would also caution you to be wary of the southern portions of my wood. To the south there, in a abandoned area, carved into some tunnels around the abandoned stone houses, is a group of goblin werebats. They are under my protection. I also bid you to show the green dragon the respect that it is due.
Sorry, the what?
The dragon. I'm guessing you have not had the wonderful exposure to that creature yet. It is now a ally
Okay.
of mine, and you will pay it respect should you come across it.
Sorry, guys. How much do you care about the party living?
Ugh,
Yes.
I-
enough.
Okay, I will hold it then.
What is the dragon called?
It
Ari, no longer able to resist, whispers to Mr. G, "Dragon these nuts."
Oh my god.
Get him!
Oh.
The dragon refers to itself as Tirolai. It resides on a tower in the southeastern portion by the edge of the river. Should you not go near the tower, you should not have to encounter it.
And could I intuit that you are called Willow?
I am. I hear tell that you are Ari and the boys. Can't say it's a very impressive adventuring party name, but it does.
Is he?
I
Yeah,
see him in.
I
yep,
am.
there you are.
I is back. Where did I cut out at?
Not a very impressive name.
Ah, yes. She says, well, I don't imagine that is a very impressive name, but I suppose adventurers aren't quite making it as deep as they once did.
That's what she said.
We bid you farewell for now then, and we'll go kill whatever's in the north.
Investigate whatever's in the north.
And rid it. Whether you destroy it or take it elsewhere out of my wood, I care not, but it cannot remain here.
Wait, what can't remain here?
Whatever
Whatever's to the
resides
north.
in the caverns.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I've had nature spirits tell me to smack things before, so I don't see this as too different. We'll be off then.
Very well. How does tree show our visitors the door and point them toward the caverns in the north?
The large tree butler gives a nod and a bow and holds out his hand for you all and begins to escort you back out to the front. And as you are guided from the front and pointed, you do hear that eerie moan that just calls out across all of the northern part, and as you begin to follow it, led by the trees that brought you here, you hear as it grows louder and louder as you approach a stone wall at the far edge of the wood.
Ah, yes, we shall call it Jackson.
I wanted to call it Jimmy.
The moans?
The wall.
Gibillion, it's probably been maybe 30 minutes since you've fought the spiders.
Excellent, thank you.
How do y'all feel about a short rest?
No. Absolutely not.
Still gotta keep things
Apparently
running.
not.
Valcrie?
We've got things running right now. Let's go.
Valcrie?
I thought I used the spell, but I didn't mark it down, so
You definitely used the spell because there was that big area of darkness
Big
that
darkness.
murdered thing.
Yeah.
that was probably my hunger.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
I thought it was Hadar's hunger.
Yeah, hunger of Hadar. But
Yeah.
whatevs, you know.
All right.
Pretty sure it's Hadar's hunger, not Bree's hunger.
Is this
Oh
the
no, Bree's
cavern
hunger
to
is
the north?
fierce.
Yes, the
Austin?
trees lead you up to what looks like to be a 15-foot high iron portcullis that is embedded in the stone wall at the mount of what looks to be a tunnel leading backwards. And there are rough-hewn stairs just inside the tunnel that climb to the top of the wall, which is enclosed by stone battlements. But there do not appear to be any guards or anything stationed at the portcullis.
Alright, let's do it.
Though it is closed, the iron bars covering the entryway.
Is it locked?
I mean, so it's a portcullis, so it's something that is raised or lowered. It's not locked. It's not like a door.
I'm just gonna walk to the top and gonna then look for a way to raise it. Maybe there happens to be like, I don't know, a lever or something right there.
Easy enough.
Just gonna
Yes, you
do
quickly look around and clearly find the portcullis can be lifted with a small winch, and raising it, or rather lowering it, for everyone else to pass through.
Alright.
I'm so good and hot and strong. It's great. Great to be Yari. I'm like the
Alright.
super door opener now. Look at that door open.
Yep.
So open.
Bitches love open doors. I'm just saying.
We not them bitches.
And now you can hear the moaning louder and louder within.
Would we prefer Ari and the boys or Ari and the bitches? Might confuse the tree less.
The boys.
You probably want to go with the boys, because then the girls are going to get real feisty. And not in a good way.
Are they ever feisty in a good way?
I would
Yes.
argue yes.
Okay. Good talk.
Alright, let's do it. Let's make our way through.
Make our way down cave.
Yep.
Walking fast.
Yep,
Skating
towards the
fast.
front, Zannah.
Yep. You've been upgraded, Jess.
Our other tank.
You're now up tank.
Sit up front.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Ari.
Yep.
Oh fuck. Alright.
Oh, fuck. Good answer, good answer.
I feel like our combat power, while probably a overall side grade, has just become a lot less tanky and a lot more bursty.
That's fair.
It's different support. It's not the same support that I give any longer. That is in fact true. I am no longer a brick wall. I am more of a oh shit, the people in the back are dying. I can't do anything about it. Is now, I've got things to do about this.
I can help.
Yeah.
It's okay. I built Ari with a strong back so that he can carry you guys.
Hell yeah, brother. Carry us through the caverns then.
Onward, our loyal steed.
That was
Oh,
you
fuck.
like a session ago.
I know. That's why I said it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, which way sounds more moany?
This way.
Which way?
Up or
You not
down?
see that?
No, I didn't.
No.
Oh, I'm on the wrong one. This way.
It's like I definitely didn't. What's in here?
Would you like to make a perception check?
I just need to fill in the map because otherwise my OCD will be very unhappy. Okay, we can carry on now.
Alright.
Assuming nothing tried to eat me.
Something did try to eat you. A little
really?
bit literally. Ari! Oh shoot, I don't have my dice out. I just moved my stuff.
Oh,
I don't have the new
darn.
ones.
Alright, it missed my AC. Good talk, let's go.
One moment.
It's okay to miss.
Nope, no moments. We just gonna keep going.
Bye-bye.
Alright, my OCD to fill in the map is passed. Let's get the show on the road. We're an
Alright.
hour behind schedule, you know?
As you move into this cavern, there is just as you kind of brush by one of the walls, there's a piercing in your shoulder as you're going to take 10 points of slashing damage, reduced down to 7. And you are suddenly engulfed as darkness surrounds you, as something wraps you up. And Zannah, you are the only one who sees as what looks to be part of the wall just pulls Ari inside of it as he disappears.
Let the record show I have a magical glowing sword, so if it gets pulled into the wall, it is very noticeable.
Yes, it
hey, you
is
guys, he's
indeed
getting
very
eaten by the wall.
noticeable. And you all hear the moan now intensify as it becomes piercing. And I would like everybody to go ahead and roll me some initiative.
I feel
Fighting
like this
a
is
wall.
mildly sexual. Oh
Andrew,
boy.
you should definitely have temp HP, by the way, still.
I did.
No,
Okay, I took
Valcrie,
off.
stop
Dope.
rolling good for
I
a
wasn't
woman.
100% full regular HP from the fight with the drow.
Got it. Okay.
Because this is our third encounter on this long rest, but we've had some short rests. Praise be to God, which gave me a smite slot. Or I guess it's praise be to the nature spirits that.
Maybe.
Praise be to the magic spear that
Maybe
gave me a
fine.
smite slot.
Come here, pumpkin.
Alrighty. And let me grab these guys.
One short rest per day, like lunch. Hell yeah.
And they... Alrighty.
No.
Let me shift over.
think
our
I'm
map.
That's by the wall thing over here. It's really fluffy.
Alrighty. Zella, you can see as very quickly Ari's light disappears.
That's odd.
This little eye
If
of
I move up to
mine.
the entrance here, can I see anything in the room with him? Specifically looking up towards the ceiling in case there's anything up there.
Yeah, give me a perception check. As you scan across this small chamber, it's incredibly difficult to make anything out from the wall. But you can see, moving ever so slightly, something that catches your attention. And it looks like a large black cloak just across the wall. But it moves ever so slightly.
Pew pew.
But we were told not to pew pew anything.
Not in this room. The whole
Not this
room
thing.
is
This
red
thing
light.
we're allowed to
Okay.
pew pew all day.
You
Yeah.
think we made it far enough to where the thing's coming from?
Oh yeah, we can safely pew.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a loud moan echoing all throughout these caverns.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, good. That makes my turn a lot easier if I will just shoot in the direction where I think I saw movement.
Go for it.
Whatever it is hasn't its turn yet.
Nope.
Yeah, 3 and 12 could be a pair. And then I actually clicked the button and the last two don't matter. Look at those.
Actually, 3 of those will hit.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, the
Was
first
one
3.
the second one?
Yeah, the first 3 hit. The 12 does not.
Cool, cool.
And technically, I think you have sneak attack on this as well.
I was gonna ask,
Yep.
because Ari's there?
Yep.
You have
Okay.
advantage.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I'm an ally.
Uh-huh.
10 plus 5 plus 8 plus 7 plus 10. Is that right?
40.
Yeah, okay, that's what I got too. Cool.
That's pretty good.
Does the thing react to getting hit?
Yes, you can see that the movement shakes it violently now. And that will bring us to Valcrie.
Can we start by seeing if there's any other suspicious things?
You can use an action to make a perception check.
I mean, Valkyrie's not a good perceiver. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, you see another dark cavern off to your left, and the moan echoing down from the central chamber.
Well, has it been communicated that Ari's had a problem?
Yes, you see Zella firing off into the side cavern.
Pew pew pew.
Good. I suppose it probably doesn't matter because I have nothing to do as a bonus because my staff is fresh out. So I will merely take this position and be ready next time. You know, since I took my action, so.
Alrighty. And Zannah, that'll bring us to you.
Okay. We're gonna just. Do I even have a bow? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna play archer because I don't want to use any spell slots yet.
That'll hit for 5 points of piercing. Anything
Yep.
else?
That's. Nope, I don't have any super cool multi attacks.
Alrighty. And at this point, I need everybody to go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw
Is this before or after my turn?
before your turn.
Got it.
Inshallah, an 18 is enough.
And one more from Valcrie.
I didn't know we were doing a save.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Nice.
He is pretty good.
Nice.
Plus whatever distance we might get. I don't know if that's a thing, but
Alrighty.
Zella gets a free +5.
there you go, Zella.
it's +5 or +4?
+4, excuse me.
No worries, I just wanted to make sure I was tracking that
Yeah,
correctly.
you're right.
Alrighty.
And that was before. Okay.
And there is just a loud moan that echoes throughout the chambers. And Ari feels some clinks upon your metallic armor.
Oops, I
let's
did
see.
not mean to click that shit. Sorry.
No
I'm
worries.
Trying to read my shit.
Gibillion, it is your turn.
I'll shoot what they were shooting. That's fine.
All right.
So let's toss a suppression round first and see
Ooh, yeah, that'll hit.
if we can knock whatever it is off of him, because it was a 5-foot push.
Yeah, as you now see, as it's moved and been attacked, you now see this creature that is wrapped around Ari's head and face and kind of pulls it around. And as it gets pushed back, so does Ari as they move backwards. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll use my action for Dragonfire, because that's a bonus action for a suppression round.
That will just hit. Oh no, sorry, that just misses. I apologize.
Damn, bummer.
Sad.
We need 14s, y'all.
But you
Okay.
all can now see that there is a creature that is wrapped around Ari. And Ari, as this creature is wrapped around your face and head, you are blinded and cannot breathe, and you can feel hits slamming into you. And you're going to take 20 points of damage, 2 points of damage, and 9 points of damage.
Can you give me that in a total number? And what kind?
So those, does that, I guess that would get, hold on. I guess that would get, no, it's half
What
the damage.
kind of
they take.
damage is it?
It doesn't matter. I don't think this is reduced.
But what kind of
Um,
damage is it?
It would be piercing and force and piercing.
Okay, the piercing are definitely still reduced.
They
'cause
are
I'm wearing heavy
not.
armor.
It's not affected by your armor. It's just, yeah, they're not reduced.
How can it not be affected by my armor? It literally is all piercing damage.
That's
I literally don't understand.
It is that line.
Okay, but
It just happens to you. No save, no nothing. It occurs.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter that it occurs. I still take reduced damage from piercing damage.
but it's not
But
piercing damage.
Typeless damage is transferred to you. It was its resistances that
Yes.
may have occurred, or its effects that reduced it, and then it was split.
Yes.
So if it was immune to whatever damage type, that happened, and then there was a damage split to you that's just typeless.
and so you're gonna take
Interesting.
31 total points of damage.
Okay. That's exciting.
And Gibillion and Valcrie, you can see as a group begin to flutter out of the other cavern as well. But Ari, it is your turn. Again, you are blinded and unable to breathe.
Can I be ungrappled?
You can certainly try.
Hang on, let me...
Yes, you
quick
can
maths.
try.
Let me quick math something.
It's a strength check to try and ungrapple.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to make a strength check to try to be ungrappled.
Strength,
Could
not
you make
athletics.
Oh, sorry.
What's that number? Is
Well,
it?
it's still, no, for ungrappling it would be an athletics check.
No, this is a special thing. It says strength.
Are you sure it doesn't say...
Yes, I'm sure. I
So
checked.
is it a saving throw?
No, it is a strength check.
Okay, well that's a 17.
All right, that is still enough as you pry this creature off of your face and kind of toss it. It begins flapping in the air next to you. And Does that take your action? Yes, it is an
Good,
action.
yeah. Okay, I am going to use my... Fuck, I'm kind of hurt. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here. So I don't know, like there. I can see. I can see there. Go there. Boop.
All right. And that'll bring us back to Zella.
Thank goodness you ungrappled. I don't know what my turn would have looked like otherwise. Now I can shoot it.
And all 3 of those will hit.
Woo. That's all I can do though, because I don't do sneak attack, and he probably knows I'm here.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. That's all.
All right, Valcrie.
I think you mentioned there was a flock coming our way. Where is that? So that's coming from
This
down
way.
below.
Yep.
Okay.
Like, stop them.
Ooh. Methinks Valcrie will keep her squishy self out of the way and back up to this wall here, but will have an Eldritch Blast aimed right here as soon as they poke their heads out.
Okay. So holding an Eldritch Blast.
Correct.
Zannah, your turn.
Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out what I was going to do. 'Cause we have not long rested since we used lots of spell slots, right?
Probably not.
Okay.
We definitely fought the drow on this long rest. So if you use spells there, they're definitely gone. Hey, Allison, did you see that message?
Yes, it's before your turn.
They
They sh-
appeared?
They should
Yeah,
be
I
in the.
would've-
No, they.
I-
I mean, they. I RP'd it as slightly after, but yeah, like if you look at the turn tracker, they're before you.
I mean, I definitely would not be standing there if they appeared before my turn. Like, you had them appear and do their thing after my turn. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Sure.
Thank you.
Beam of the moon, please, Austin.
Alrighty. And 11. And where did you want that? Alrighty. As Zannah casts another large moonbeam on top of this creature.
So little.
Baby beam.
Okay, there we go.
A little bit better.
A little bit, yeah.
And you should be able to control that too when it becomes relevant. And a con save from the creature, which it does succeed. So it takes half. Alrighty. And then it will be the creature's turn. As this one is going to, at the start of its turn, also make another con save. And that time it fails. But it will rush forward out of the moonbeam and try and wrap around Zella. And I don't think that hits. But you see as multiple come flying out
Pew pew pew.
as well. And yeah,
is
Valcrie, go
pew
ahead
pew?
and roll me some attacks.
Okay. Here's hoping it works. Pew! Pew! Oh no, that's a lot. She'll pick the one on top.
Okay, both to the same one.
Um,
As they begin swarming and moving around, they're all mixing and swirling together, and so you launch
Yeah.
them out, and you hit one of them, and it just poofs and explodes, disappearing. And you hit another, and it poofs and explodes, disappearing.
Ah. Alright. Did it just duplicate itself? Or some shit? Is that like a
And-
check I can make, or is that...
Sure,
my
roll me an
turn?
Arcana check.
That seems a little suspicious. Oh wow, never mind, it's a 10.
You have what effect you dispelled seemed to be some sort of illusion, yes.
Okay, cool.
And these creatures are going to go ahead and use a flyby and not take any attacks of opportunity as they rush up the cavern.
Uh-oh. So now we gotta chase them through the cavern. Oh boy.
And that will bring us to Gibillion.
So is this the wounded one we have been fighting?
You're not sure. They kind of all twisted and turned together, and it's very hard to keep track. If you'd
But
like,
there's
you
nothing
can.
that's bloodied?
What's your passive perception?
Flat 10.
Flat 10. I'd say that yeah, you can notice that this one seems to be in much worse condition than the others.
The one that I pointed at?
Yes, it's pretty noticeable at this point.
Let's take a shot at it.
Alrighty. And that will hit. Go and roll me damage.
Alright, that 1 becomes a 2 and I ignore resistance, by the way. I totally
Alrighty.
forgot to... So yeah, 12 damage, ignoring resistance.
And as you fire out a round towards this one, you can see as it kind of bursts into flame and shudders before crashing down to the ground and into the dirt of the cavern.
And let's take a suppression round to the things flying by.
Alright. As you fire towards the ones flying by, another poof and it disappears.
Alright, that is my turn.
Alrighty. And that will bring us back to Ari.
Would like to Eldritch Blast that one.
Go for it.
Oh, that's not supposed to have a
Neat.
DC. I blame roll 20 because I definitely imported that from roll 20.
Yeah, look into the middle of your character sheet and see if it put in an attack there instead of clicking
it
it from
might
your spell
have.
sheet.
You're probably right.
Sometimes it does.
It's
weird how it does it now,
No, it did not.
If
Very
not,
strange. I'm gonna roll a d20 plus
Yeah.
fuck,
should
what is
be
it?
Plus
charisma,
3 plus
proficiency.
charisma.
Yeah.
8 plus 8, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
charisma
Plus
plus
7.
3 plus-
Huh?
Plus 7, right? Plus 3 plus 4 is your charisma modifier?
What's your charisma?
Our proficiency bonus is 4. We're level 8.
No, it's 3.
It's still 3.
Oh, well, roll 20 says it's 4, so I don't fucking know.
Weird.
Well,
Yeah,
roll
sure.
20's a liar to one of us because it still says I'm a 3.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's telling me it's telling me it's 4. I just work here. I don't track.
Mighty sus.
Well, it hits either way.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I roll
proficiency-
twice technically, right?
Proficiency is still 3 at level 8. But yes, you can roll twice.
All right.
And both
I
of
hit
those will
twice.
hit.
14 force damage.
Nice.
I did not jump my paladin to level 8, I don't think.
All right, Zella.
Oh, maybe, you know what, maybe. Hang on, let me try something.
I guess I will also shoot at the one flying away.
Go for it.
Okay, that worked. So yeah, I guess I did. That's weird,
All right.
multi-classing is weird.
The second 2 will hit
Cool.
for 14.
Yeah, it'd be like that
Alrighty.
sometimes.
Valcrie.
Pew.
If my Eldritch
Go for
Blasts
it.
are better than yours, I'm going to make fun of you. Just to be
Well,
very
that's
clear.
rude. You
That
should
is
not.
rude.
I mean,
Oh,
I
loser.
know what I am.
Ha, loser. That is
22.
22 damage. That is the best sort of damage I've been doing. That's great. Do that.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Be happy.
There we go. And now Zannah.
Okay, when moving the moonbeam, is it gonna like attack all of our peoples if I move
Yep.
it across where they are to get to the bat?
Like, are we gonna be cut with some radiant damage real quick?
Yep.
Ouch.
Well, fuck. Alright. So I guess it's just gonna be like our little guard here in case anything else comes up. And I'll try to shoot the thing with a bow and arrow.
Go for it. That'll hit. 8 points of piercing damage. Very nice. As you hear Gibillion call out, Zannah, what's in the cavern down there? I mean, as you cover up the cavern entrance with the moonbeam, you're like, I got it. All right. This creature begins to flap away. And retreats. Gibillion. You see, as it retreats, it moves through another one of these portcullises. However, this one, you can see the winch on this side of the wall.
All right. I will be ready to shoot something if something appears to shoot.
All right, holding an action then.
Yeah.
All right, Ari.
Is there anything zappable?
Not that you can see.
I find that answer vague and unreassuring.
Can I see anything further out? I should have 120 feet, Austin.
Oh, that's right. I didn't fix it on because I copied in all the tokens before. Give me a second. There you go.
Cool, thank you. Okay. Then yeah, I'm good to hold an action to shoot.
I will also hold an action to zap.
Alrighty, Zella.
I will move up a bit to differentiate the range of zaps and also hold a crossbow bolt zap.
Alrighty, Valcrie.
I got a feeling we gotta chase him up the cavern. But she doesn't want to be the first runner, really, so she will hold her pew. Because she's different.
Alrighty, and Zannah.
I too will hold a pew. And yeah, keep that right there.
Alright, Gibillion. Nothing pewable. What would you like to do?
No, we'll stay here. I guess we're happy to let initiative drop if nothing comes out to shoot us.
Alright, Ari.
Still waiting to zap.
Yep.
Zella.
I'll go a little further and hold to zap. But not further than this. This is enough.
All right. Zella, where you are, you can see that there is a small winch down by the edge of a portcullis gate similar to the one you went through. And on the other side, you see a massive cavern that is lined with crystals that sparkle.
Well, that is tempting. I love sparkly things.
Valcrie.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, was there more?
I would probably just call down to let the party know there are some interesting looking stuff up here whenever they feel comfortable coming up.
I think Valkyrie will cautiously move up some.
Alrighty. Zannah.
Holding her pew.
Holding Pew, you just got it.
Yep.
Yep. Just gonna move a little bit up and continue with the plan.
Alrighty. Gibillion, you still staying put?
Yep, we'll wait for something to shoot at.
Ari.
Guess I'll move forward a little bit and then prepare zap.
Alright, back to Zella. You're now within about 20 feet of the gate.
Do one more round of holding a crossbow action and let everybody else come up if they want to and come see what we're looking at.
Alright, Valkyrie.
Stay here and hold my pew.
And Zannah.
A little further up and continue the plan.
Alright. Gibillion staying. Ari?
Yep. You know, walk up a hair with everybody. That's fine. Yeah.
Guess we'll move up a little. Hold zap.
Okay. So you guys all reach up near the edge of this gate. Are you waiting there for anything, or are you trying to enter into this cavern? From what you can see, all of you now are in visual of this large crystal cavern. It looks like the ceilings rise up about 60 feet with the natural formed crystal draperies that resemble frozen waterfalls all across the walls. And there is still that loud, ominous moan echoing and seems to be refracting off the crystals.
Gotta go beat up the bad guys, or we'll get in trouble.
Are you guys pushing through the gate?
Guys, let's take 15 seconds and see if it drops back into exploration.
That's fine. I can do a perception check first and look closely through the walls and ceilings of this cavern. See if
Cool.
anything's hiding.
Go for it.
Have a word of encouragement.
Thanks.
How encouraging is it?
Random.
Random.
Alright, you can move.
I
roll
was
a D4.
not encouraged.
Roll a D4 with that. Okay, so.
Yeah,
You
so
were like,
from,
you kinda got this.
From where you are, Zella, you can see the party behind you, and through this gate you can see the large crystal formations in the cavern up ahead. And in the center of the cavern along the ceiling is a large fissure, and the moan seems to be emanating from that fissure.
Okay, that's valuable. I can pass that along. At least everyone will know where to look.
The fissure is below, like it exits down or up?
No, it's on the ceiling.
Boy.
Okay. Interesting.
How high up is this fissure?
60 feet.
Cool. Eldritch Blast should reach, hopefully.
And it's a good 30 feet long.
Fun.
Is anyone else doing anything?
Not yet.
Still on the defensive.
Wait and watch, and nothing happens except for the moan that continues to pour out of the fissure.
Are we out of turn order yet?
No, it's still an encounter. You're not going to get a free round of all your front stuff just because you're waiting. You can leave, or you can continue on.
To the thing.
Would anyone like to open the portcullis? The winch is right by Zella.
So what now?
The winch to open the
Portcullis.
portcullis. It's like a gate.
Is there a lock or is it just like a lever?
No, yeah,
Okay.
Same way.
there's a winch that like lowers iron bars into the ground.
Ah, gotcha.
See, this doesn't make sense to me, because this looks heavy. And we just saw bird things, and bird things aren't operating levers, and we would have heard it close.
You,
I
So
think
I
they flapped through.
Bird
they
things
flapped
that go
over.
flap,
Like-
flap.
I think
the ceilings here are 60 feet high. The wall only goes 15 feet. You saw them fly over.
Ah,
Oh!
that makes so much more sense.
Yeah, it
Sorry.
doesn't need the lever.
Thought there was some big mystery.
Valcrie will step up a little bit, I guess.
Are
Just a
you
bit more.
clicking the winch?
Nope. That's
Okay,
for the
still
door
just
opener to do.
Sitting, watching, waiting.
Yeah.
Is anyone gonna activate the winch, or are you all just gonna camp out here?
I'm gonna make you awkwardly interrogate us at least one more round.
I mean, we can end the session right here if that's what you guys want. I'll do a standoff.
No, I just want you to awkwardly interrogate us. It's the only time I get joy.
The only time, huh? Well, Ari,
Well, I should
what,
be sad,
what
you know?
would you like to do?
I would like to pull the winch.
All right. Ari moves up and pulls the winch, and the iron bars drop down. The gate is open.
I meant Valcrie.
That was good. Well done, well done.
Yes.
I'm on
I
fire
think
today,
you're gonna
guys.
get a good old bebop with her staff.
Oh,
Bonk.
I'm sorry. I'm on a roll today.
Roll me a d20,
Alright.
Valcrie.
Sure. 9.
You kind of give a tap onto the heavy metal armor, and it just kind of clinks off.
Fine enough. It's a warning bonk.
A warning bonk. Does
Okay.
anybody want to push forward, or you guys stay like in?
I
here?
was actually doing the winch. I just thought it was a funny
Okay.
word play.
So
I
yes,
I enjoyed the pun.
after pulling the winch, Ari pulls the winch, and the gate does come down, and the opening to the crystal cavern is revealed. And you all can move forward as you like.
Well, there are shiny things in here, so.
Well, I took over half my health in one round, so
So
Alright.
I guess
Zannah,
it was
can you
And-
pretty
come up
much
here?
entirely Zella.
Zannah, your
but,
moonbeam does fade.
Valcrie cannot be the first person in the room. She too squish for that.
I think you have more HP than me right now.
Yeah, but her AC is significantly lower.
Okay, but did my AC help me against them?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, sorry. Yes.
Tremendously.
Well, that's good to know.
But yes, as you all begin to come in, you can see that the gash in the ceiling is right about here.
Where?
You're up. Okay, I was
Oh,
gonna
there we
say,
go. So, are you telling us that in order to shoot at said gash, we probably need to walk out to underneath the gash and then shoot up?
That would make sense.
Now we can shoot from farther away. Can we
Yeah,
have
I'm just
hiding
gonna.
spaces?
I say we just lay down suppressing fire on the gap.
Yeah, I just go pew
Just-
pew
just-
pew pew
just-
pew.
Eldritch blast the shit out of it. And see what
Yes,
happens.
Zella, there
Yeah.
are multiple rock areas around that you could find some areas to hide.
Nice, nice. So like, the corner over here or this thing that's under it?
Yep, either one.
Ooh, okay, okay.
I'd stick to the corner.
Think so?
Yep. Those
Do well in
shit's
corners.
scary. Especially when you take all the damage your party's doing. It's a lot of damage.
Halvesies.
Huh?
It was halvesies of the party damage.
Okay. Half the
Technically.
damage your entire party puts out in a round is still a lot of damage.
Oh, I know, I know.
Alright, Zella's made a stealth check. Valkyrie, what are we doing? Are you going up on
I-
top of the wall, or are you going out into the chamber?
Well, reasonably speaking, could she shoot from, say, like, here through the crevice?
Through the crevice? No, but if anything came out of the crevice, yes.
Okay. Well, we'll start by staying up there because it's protective. So she'll, like, stay here and hold her pew pew. And I don't think there's a point. Yeah, there's no point to try and be sneaky. She's a solid 0, so she's just gonna stand here and be ready to pew.
Oh, I think Valkyrie's a solid 8.
Thanks.
Zannah, anything you would like to do?
I'm gonna be adventurous and go here, behind the rock pile.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
That's all I can do.
And true to
Ooh.
form, as you all begin to move into the chamber, there is a creature that emerges flying out of the crack and crevice
Pew!
in the ceiling. And
Pew,
it
pew,
does fly
pew.
towards the nearest thing, which will be Zannah, and does get up close. And Valcrie, Zella, Gibillion, and
Pew,
Zannah,
pew.
if you're holding actions, can all fire.
Well, we got one off.
Yeah.
Yep,
Got 7 force damage coming that way.
that'll hit.
Pressing fire.
That hits.
Yes.
Oh no! Oh,
That one.
That
does not.
hits Zannah!
No.
Somehow it's gonna end up hitting me. Friendly
no.
fire always hits me.
Am I?
Yeah, that definitely seems most logical to hit Zannah. Zannah, go ahead and take 4 points of piercing damage as the misfire from Zella clips you just a little bit as this
What?
creature attempts to wrap around you, and we'll see if it makes it that far. And
You
another.
get to make 2 attacks, Sammy. When you make an attack action, you make 2 attacks.
Yep,
You
that's
don't get your
correct.
bonus round action, but you do get a second shot.
Pew pew.
That gives
I
me a
didn't know
second
if that
chance
worked
to
on
hit
held
me.
action.
Unfortunately, that one doesn't hit either as you kind of
What
pull
are the
back.
odds of that happening?
You pull
What?
back as you've just kind of clipped your friend, and this creature will come in and will wrap up Zannah this time, wrapping around her head. And Zannah, you're going to take.
Wait. That hit her? It was an attack that hit her?
Yes.
Alright. 1 second. Is she in range of that? She is. I would like to use a reaction spell.
Okay.
I would like it to roll again and take the lower roll.
Okie dokie.
And I would like to have... wait a minute. I would like to have Zella have advantage on her next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Alrighty.
Cool.
She has been... Actually, roll me a or what's your passive perception?
Passively 10.
You cannot see Zella.
Nice.
I see. A different creature you can see within range. That case, Ari, you have advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Hell yeah, brother.
Alrighty. Zannah, that will still hit because it rolled higher. And so you will take 12 points of piercing damage as it wraps around your head and you are blinded and cannot breathe.
Okay, great.
Oh,
And at the same time, after that, another of these creatures flies out from the side.
No.
towards Valcrie.
nope, nope, stop that. Stop that
And
right
see
now.
what that hits.
No, stop that right there.
And that will still hit.
No. I insist you
for
recheck that.
10 points of piercing damage, and you will also be wrapped up and begin to be suffocated and cannot see.
Or I can breathe just fine.
And once these creatures have you both wrapped up, their tails begin to fire and try to pierce into you. And that will hit Zannah, and this one for Valcrie will also hit. And so Zannah, you're going to take another 5 points of slashing, and Valcrie, you take another 11 points of slashing. And Gibillion, it is your turn.
Alright, let's see here real quick. So the last time that something was pushed, it didn't make it fail its grapple? I thought forced movement failed grapples, but that was not how that occurred?
I don't think that's in 5e. I think that's an old edition. No, they have to use their action, or someone can use an action to try and pull it off.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. Okay. In 5e, forced movement, I think does break a grapple, but okay.
Does it?
Yes.
That sounds right, but I've also
'Cause
only
your
ever
speed
played
becomes
5e, and I
0.
don't really remember.
Your speed is not 0 when you're grappled. I
It
mean, the other
assuredly
person
is.
the person grappled is, but not the person being forced. Hold on, I'll look into it.
Yeah, let me see if there's.
I don't like I say it sounds right, but I don't remember the exact rules, so I'm like not confident saying for sure. But I've also only ever played 5e, so I don't think I could have pulled it from another edition. But I don't, like I said, I don't know why it sounds right. So I don't.
There's definitely
It's not one of the
sage
rules
advice
I feel
here.
good about, asserting it's one way or the other. It's just like when Joe says it, I'm like, yeah, that sounds right, but I don't know. But it's okay. I will rub my dogs.
No, it doesn't specify. Well, no, it doesn't specify anything about forced movement in the grappling section. So I'm gonna say no. If you can find it, I'll look into it. But I just looked in the section and I don't see anything.
Yeah, let me pull up a sage advice real quick. Jeremy Crawford. I'm pretty sure I read.
If it's not in the, I'm doing it by the book, not necessarily by sage advice. So if you can't point to something in the book, then I'm gonna have my rolling on it and say no. I don't necessarily care about sage advice. For this
But
one,
how do you
let's
feel
keep
about
it moving.
1 level dips and Hexblade?
For now, let's keep the combat moving since it's getting late and we can look into
Yeah.
it later for the future.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just I would definitely try and push them to save our friends. Yeah, let's shoot this one
Oh.
then.
But
Go for it.
So So yeah, let's get it with a dragon fire and a suppression.
I think I know where Joe's getting it from. We have done in combat before where I was being grappled and I pushed them off of me that it broke the grapple, but I think that's because I was specifically the one pushing them off of me.
Yeah. Those will
pretty
both
sure
hit. Go
that's-
ahead and roll damage.
I'll
I'm
hurt
pretty
your
sure that's
squisher.
And that 1 becomes a 2, so we're adding 1 and we're ignoring fire resistance.
All right. So, Valcrie, you'll take 4
Valcrie
and 2.
resistance.
You'll take 4 and 2 points of damage, so 6 total.
All right. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Ari.
So wait, is Valcrie in this one or just
Yep.
next to it?
Yep,
In
she's
it. I'm
So
being
they're
smothered.
They're both being.
Smothered, yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Until their turn.
Aggressively hugged in a very not nice way.
Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm gonna go pull the creature off of her.
All right. Go ahead and give me an strength check.
And you have advantage.
You do.
Hell yeah, brother!
And that is
Neat.
enough as you pull the creature free.
Neat.
Yoink!
Sammy blasts it to smithereens.
And it is. Did you have any other movement or bonus action?
No.
Alrighty. Then that'll bring us back to Zella.
Wait,
And
actually,
I-
hang on, I might. Sorry. No, go ahead. I'll read about it, and for next turn I'll know.
I haven't asked this in a while, but do these creatures rely on dark vision to see?
They do indeed.
Yeah, I don't have to waste
Oh.
bonus actions
Well-
hiding.
I should say they do, but Ari's light
It's
does
30 feet,
extend
right?
around. Yeah, it does extend around the one closest to him.
But it
But
doesn't to her.
But it can't see her. So it would need dark vision to see her, even though it's in the light.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Quick maths.
So it can't see me, right?
It requires dark vision to see you.
Okay.
So it doesn't see her.
If that answers your question.
So it can't see me. Do I get advantage to attack it?
Yes.
Cool.
Sammy, advantage.
Oh my goodness, I asked and then didn't click the button.
I like this. This is great.
So roll one more and then a one in
Yeah,
advantage.
and then a normal.
Crit fishing.
All 3 will hit.
Woot woot.
So 7, 7, and 8.
And sneak attack.
Yep, and is there there?
Pew pew pew.
So
Nice.
14, 19, 27.
And I don't even
that was on
have
this
to
one?
re-stealth.
Or was it on the
Yeah.
other one? All right, that
Yeah,
is
the one
enough
not
to
holding a
finish.
friend.
That is enough
Woo.
to finish that one off.
So we
Okie dokie.
And anything else, Ella? Any movement?
no, they can't. I mean, do I need to move for this to work next time, or they can't see me, so they can't see me, so it's all good?
But as far as
That's
you know,
how that works.
Oh, this is so cool.
Valkyrie.
Well, now that I can breathe, I guess we're gonna hurt Zannah in a way of trying to help her and try and blast this bitch twice.
Go for it.
Pew! Pew! Oh, look, they don't hit.
They do not. You
I
are
can't
trying
breathe.
to be careful and avoid hitting Zannah as you're trying to catch your breath, and your bolts just go wide of the creature. Anything else?
And real quick, we're just gonna move a little further back, like here. Hopefully
Alrighty.
be a little harder to see.
And Zannah, it'll be a strength check. Can you roll that, or do you need me to roll it?
I am back.
Alright, strength check if you're trying to escape.
Yes, please. I would like to not be stuck.
His breathing is good.
Oh, unfortunately, that is not quite enough as you try and struggle against this thing that is just wrapped around your face and neck. Any bonus action or movement?
I can try to move?
You can, you're blind, so the direction might be iffy.
Okay.
Come to
Fuck
the
it.
sound of my voice!
Come over here, Zannah.
But actually, like... Oh, that's okay, you're in range. I can yoink it off of you.
You are on a 15-foot wall, just so you know, Ari.
You might need to
Well,
get a little closer.
Do I have some great news for you?
I know you have the spider climb. I'm just making sure you're aware. I think you still have enough, but...
Does it work? Did it move?
1, 2, 3. Yes, you did move. You ended up slightly off target, but not much.
Hey, I'll take it.
All right, and then
Oh,
this
it
creature.
followed.
Yes, this creature is wrapped around you. And this creature will continue to strike as it bites into you again. And it will also jab you with its tail. And so you're going to take 12 points of piercing damage and 8 points of slashing damage for a total of 20. And Gibillion, it is your turn.
Where am I at? Cause it said it was just typing for current hit points.
You're right there.
No, she means how many hit points was she at?
You had temp. That probably ate through your temp, and then
No,
probably
Temp was
did
gone
7
before I
real
left.
people damage.
Plus a little extra.
It was at 42 minus 7, 35. There you go.
Okay.
And I am up.
You are.
Do I know anything about this creature in a way that there could be damage or things that I could do that wouldn't also hurt Zannah?
Not offhand. You could try and remember something with your action.
Fuck it, let's shoot.
Those both hit. Alrighty. Ari.
I would like to yoink.
Alright, go ahead and give me
My-
a strength check.
Do I have advantage?
Hold up. 15 foot down, 20. You should be back here, right? That's 30 feet. 15 foot down, then 20, 25, 30.
Is hopping off the wall using full movement speed?
Roll me an athletics check. Yeah.
Nice.
Easy. Alright, I'll give it to you. You just hop down when whatever force is just absorbed by your armor, and you roll in and continue off and can make a strength check to try and pull this thing off.
Austin, could I have stepped up?
Yeah, sure.
Do I get advantage on that because she's also trying to escape, or?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, sorry, I already used my good roll. Would you say
Yeah.
this counts as a type of grapple?
No, actually. It's
Okay.
not grappling her.
That's fine.
Alright. But yes, as this thing is wrapped around her face, you try and pull, but this one has had a time to latch in and is curled around like a snake around her throat. And that'll bring us to Zella.
Sorry, one moment. Sorry, never mind, that's an action. Carry on.
Could I hold my shot until someone gets Zannah out of its grasp?
You may.
I will do that.
Valcrie.
Am I in a wall? Do I have
You're
to be
on-
one more forward?
You're on top of a wall, so you're fine.
I mean, I was back here, so I was like
Oh,
under.
Then you're below, yeah. Then
So
you-
do I
you're
have
fine.
to be like there? Am I safe?
I mean, you can be where you were. You're just underneath the wall. There's a gate right
Okay. Okay, so I'm not like in terrain.
there. There's a. It's
Okay.
like an arched gateway, and then the wall goes over top.
Got it.
Valcrie.
I'm gonna try to shoot it again. Maybe I caught my breath this time. Pew! Pew!
Both of those will hit.
For a lot of damage, actually. 23.
Yeah, we've done 23 and 27. So
All right,
we've done
Xana, go
a
ahead
lot.
and roll a death
is gonna
saving throw
hurt.
to DM.
Oh no!
Alright.
3 kills, Jess!
No,
Oh,
I
you
don't
said
want to
saving
kill
throw to DM.
Jess.
My bad.
It's all good.
Poppy,
Yeah.
don't sass me.
And with that, the cloaker will take a bite out of Zannah, whose body falls
No.
lifeless to the ground.
No!
And we'll take one swipe at Ari. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
No!
It is in bright light, so it's actually at disadvantage, so that one misses, but the tail?
Hey, that death
Eat
save
shit
should
and
add 4
die.
to it.
That is also true. That
Because
is
it's
very
near Ari.
true.
You're right.
That is.
But it
that
wouldn't
is
have mattered
also-
because she would have failed 2 with that.
But she's not dead.
But she's not because both of them fail because it's at disadvantage because of the bright light from the sword.
Haha, eat shit and die.
Haha,
Flying
sucker.
bat monster.
Gibillion, it is your turn.
Oh god, get her off, get her out, get her out.
We can touch her, right? It's just around
Yes,
her head and neck.
It's around. Yep.
Let's get her some stims.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
about healing her, but I only have like 5 points and figured getting it off would be better.
Getting it off.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm good at getting
let's-
things off, if you know what I mean.
Let's
Ari
hit
you
Ari
her
has
here.
experience.
You and your wenches.
with
Yeah, I have a lot of wenches. Sometimes they go by the boys, but you know.
Dead.
let's get her 10 health with some stim injectors.
All right, and Zannah, you can heal 10.
We're just gonna prop you up until somebody makes that save.
Yeah. Baby, I know. I know, baby.
All right.
I mean, now I'm
and-
close enough to help you too.
Yep. All right, it is your turn first, though.
If I grapple this thing and move, will it pull it off of her?
No, it'll just
Yes.
pull her with it. This thing is attached like a parasite.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just try to. Oh wait, no, that was my idea that I forgot about. I am.
Oh, pupper.
Fuck. Never mind. I don't
Yeah.
think this thing is gonna understand a language.
Ow, ow, ow,
I was gonna command it, but I think I'm just gonna pull it.
Okay.
Yep.
Pull it. Twist
Pull it.
it.
God damn it.
No.
Can
No.
I flash of genius that to add 5 to that roll?
You
Good.
can.
Hell
Flash
yeah.
of genius? What is this?
No, pull at its neck.
Try
Uh,
here.
It's what we'd call artificer bullshit. That's very useful.
Yeah,
Love
Gibillion
it.
just kind of sees how this thing is coiled and calls out to Ari to go for the tail, and Ari adjusts from going for the body to reaching for the tail and pulls and unwinds, and you can see as it kind of rips out and there's blood kind of spurting from where it's been biting into Zannah, but the creature is removed.
Woo!
Pew pew.
And
It
Zella-
immediately triggers the pew pew.
Yep, Zella, you can go ahead and make your held action first.
Nice.
2 shots with advantage.
Not completely dead. Woohoo.
Second one hits,
Yay!
and that still triggers sneak attack.
Yep.
Haha.
And then I get to do it
Oh.
again.
Yeah.
Yep, and then it is your
Woohoo!
turn.
That was great
Yay.
timing.
Oh, let's go! Oh!
And you get
Zannah-
double sneak attack, Sammy.
Zella, how do you want to do this?
Yeah!
Pew 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 pew.
Yeah.
Pew,
What if all of
pew.
the arrows came off of the bow at once and it was just like giant hail of arrow shot? That would be cool.
So yeah, just trying something just out of a story. You just grab a handful of bolts and slam them into the crossbow and just fire them off. And by some miracle or act of a god, they all find purchase, or most of them find purchase on the creature, and it just falls down immediately after dropping off of Zannah. And you all are out of initiative as the moaning has finally ceased.
I feel like these things might have killed us.
But we
Could
killed
have,
them
yeah.
first, bitches. I mean, bitches.
Ari and the bitches, it's canon now. Sorry.
Oh no.
And
Oh,
with
yeah.
that, you all have completed the quest to rid this area, the Crystal Caverns.
Cool. Is there any loot? Do you guys want to look for loot?
Yeah, if there's no loot, I'm gonna call this a scam.
Valcrie can help for crystal looting.
I will give you a random word of encouragement.
Sure.
Good luck. Find that loot.
LGPL, let's get this loot.
Let's get this loot.
I'm not sure that was even close to the right letters, but okay.
It's not about the letters, it's about the attitude.
You can roll a d4, Ari.
Can we
Or
find this
Valcrie.
loot?
Gosh.
find loot for 23?
So as you look around, the creatures themselves do not seem to have any sort of items on their person.
we want the
But there are
crystals.
crystals all throughout this cavern, and you could probably try and harvest some if you wanted to. They're not too like they're embedded, but you could probably crack some off.
Zannah, I might need your help to make sure they come out as crystally as possible.
What kind of tools does one think removes crystals? Chisels?
Yeah, how did I
Crystal,
remove
crystal
crystals?
removal tools, I would say.
Like mining equipment, maybe jewelers' tools.
The
could be useful.
Elitist.
Or,
Do we
tinker's
wanna-
tools.
Do we want to take a hour and short rest and
I do.
remove?
Yes, I do want to take an hour and short
Let,
rest.
let's do that so you guys can use hit dice, and I will try and set up the right tools to remove these crystals without breaking them all.
Hell yeah, brother.
Are you guys cool with that?
Sure.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Let's do such a thing.
I only got 3 more hit dice, but that's okay.
Alright, and you can all take a short rest and use whatever hit dice and recharge any short rest abilities.
I only have 3 hit dice left.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I only got
Sus.
3.
Should I use them?
Yikes.
I feel like I should.
Are you fucking kidding me? 1 below again.
Wow, 6 HP? Oh, well, I guess I also get my, my con, too. It's actually 10. Which is still kind of sad, but that's fine.
Get my spell back.
Then my last one. Oh, yeah.
Jess was ready to
Alright, so
heal.
in terms of health, we do not have a ton of health. In terms of smite slots, we have 4 level 1 smite slots. Praise be to the Pact Magic for fueling 2 smite slots this day. and now having a third at the ready.
All right, and upon completing your short rest, if you would like to, you guys may attempt to harvest some of these crystals.
Yeah, I would love to. Is that a tools thing then?
Yes, it will be a tools check.
Alright. And I don't think there's any sort it's just a flat roll, right?
Yeah.
With expertise, I think. Yeah, tool expertise for a proficient, and then you're proficient with your right tool for the job. So
Nice.
You just have all of the tool proficiencies.
All right. So Gibillion,
Mhm.
you are able.
You and your tool proficiencies.
I'm not the one proficient in tools. That's
Hi,
Joe.
Wilbur.
Hi, guys.
So,
How's it going?
Doing well. Yourselves?
We're living the dream.
Good.
all right. So, as you take some time to carve out these clear crystals, Gibillion is able to do a marvelous job and pretty much is able to fill his entire pack with even some remaining. So within his pack, he's able to store 6 large clear crystals and 8 medium clear crystals, and then there are 20 small clear crystals to be siphoned out among the rest of you. So you guys can add all those to party loot.
Because when you make it real, discover. Sargento, we're real cheese people.
And then you find some cheese.
So that goes in party?
Sorry.
That's good.
You're good. I'm just giving you trouble.
Is somebody able to control party loot now? Or can I?
You should be able to.
But like, are you guys cool with me running party loot still, even though I'm a new character?
Yeah,
fine.
it's more a character thing than a player thing. If that makes, or a player thing rather than a character
Yeah.
thing. Sorry, got that back mixed up.
It's our party loot, comrade.
Excellent.
But if you steal party loot, I will smite you with extreme prejudice.
That'd be terrifying.
It is terrifying. Ask the drow that got smote twice with my nat 20s.
All right, and then
He
after
he looked like he wasn't doing great.
May he rest in peace.
after carving out some of the crystals from this cavern, are you all headed back to the stone tree?
Willa? Yeah, let's go talk to Willa. Let her know
Alright.
that we did the thing, and she said she'd direct us to the next area.
Mhm.
Dope.
Maybe we should
Right.
ask her if we can like long rest in her little temple thing where it's safe.
Oh yeah, we'll probably rest
But
before she
we'll
shows
rest
us
in her
next thing.
temple.
Got him.
So
Got him.
you all do head back to Willow, who does tell you and direct you to where you can find the passage down to level 6. And while she doesn't let you rest inside of her tower, she does give you passage to rest out in the woods. And so if you all would like to
I don't trust the
rest there,
Yeah.
that's where we'll go ahead and call it for the night. And when we pick up, we will head down into level 6, and you all will be level 9.
Hell
yeah.
yeah! That's fucking cool.
Ah
Alright.
shit, level 9.
So we will pick up with you all there next week, and see you until then.